He tossed the expired beef into the grass, then walked into the elevator and pressed the button for the 5th floor. But the elevator stopped on the 3rd. Panicking, he hid in a corner to avoid the woman who got in. The moment she looked down to search her bag, he darted to the opposite side and repeatedly hit the close door button. She thought she saw someone flicker past her, but the elevator looked empty. She stepped inside to check just as the doors finally closed, locking her out. This wasn't her home at all. It was an apartment he had once rented. Because he still had a spare key, he frequently snuck into the new owner's home. He entered effortlessly, opened the computer, and altered a reminder on the husband's phone. Pick up the kid at 5:30. Just then, he heard a noise outside. He looked out the window and saw the neighbor's large dog lying dead. The dog had eaten the poisoned meat he'd tossed earlier. He had grown tired of it barking every time he broke in. That night, the husband missed the pickup and fought with his wife. Furious, she left with the child, leaving him alone in the rain. Angry and hurt, he stormed toward a nearby bar. Javier, the intruder, was inside watching the whole scene unfold with satisfaction. Seeing the husband approaching the bar, he hid in the bathroom and peeked through the door crack. But after hesitating for a long time, the husband chose not to drink. Javier was disappointed but not discouraged. This was only one step in his plan. In reality, Javier was a supervisor at an advertising firm. He drove luxury cars, lived in a mansion, and enjoyed a lavish lifestyle. But approaching 40, he hit a midlife crisis. The company fired him for being outdated. At first, he shrugged it off, confident he could easily find another job. But a year later, still unemployed, he was in trouble. They were forced to move from a luxury apartment to a damp, depressing old complex. His son had to leave a private school for public school. Things kept getting worse, and Javier eventually sought help from an old classmate, hoping for a position at his company. The classmate was shocked he had fallen so far and immediately told HR to prepare a contract. But when Javier read it, he realized it was a 3-month unpaid internship.
Verás, Darío y yo nos conocemos de hace años ya. No saldrías barato.
Fuming, he kicked the car door in frustration, then immediately crouched down to check if it was dented, heartbroken at the thought of paying for repairs. That's when he noticed another spare key hidden beneath the seat, the key to his old luxury apartment. His once lavish life flashed through his mind, and unable to resist, he drove to the building, discovering new tenants had moved in. Frustrated, he returned home. Staring at the dripping faucet in his tiny kitchen, key in hand, he began to form a dangerous idea.